You know that friend who always cancels plans? The one who says, "Not tonight, maybe next time." Yeah, that friend isn't avoiding you. They're protecting something. If you're someone who genuinely feels more excited about a cozy Friday night at home than going out to a crowded bar or party, this video is for you. You're about to feel seen. Today, we're breaking down the psychology of people who love staying home. The ones society calls boring, but science calls something else entirely. Here's the thing. Extroverts recharge by being around people. The noise, the movement, the chaos, that's their energy. Introverts and those who prefer solitude, they recharge in stillness. Every social interaction, even a fun one, slowly drains their energy. And home is the only charger that actually works. Psychologists call this optimal arousal theory. Some people need more stimulation to feel energized. Others need less. It's not laziness. It's not fear. It's just how their nervous system is wired. But there's more. Some people love staying home because their environment gives them a sense of control they can't get anywhere else. Outside, the world is unpredictable. Loud strangers, last-minute plans, small talk with people who don't actually care about your answer. At home, you control the lighting, the noise, the overall vibe. For those with high sensitivity or anxiety, this control isn't a luxury, it's survival. Here's something fascinating. Studies show that people who enjoy solitude tend to be more creative, more introspective, and better at problem solving. Staying home isn't doing nothing. It's where the best ideas are born. Not in crowded bars, but in quiet corners at 2 a.m. with a book or lost in thought. Society romanticizes being out there. Influencers, parties, live your best life culture. But what if your best life is a quiet night with a documentary, some soup, and zero obligations? That's not sad. That's self-awareness. Of course, some people stay home for darker reasons. Social anxiety, past trauma, depression whispering, "What's the point?" For them, home becomes both a refuge and a cage. That's why it's important to ask, do you stay home because it fills you up, or because leaving feels too heavy? One is peace, the other is hiding. Those who genuinely love staying home, they're not missing out. They're just living differently. They find joy in small rituals, morning coffee routines, a favorite spot on the couch, the way light hits the room at sunset. These are the details most people rush past. Psychologists call this low stimulation preference. These people don't need the outside world to entertain them. Their inner world is rich enough. So, if you're someone who turns down invitations guilt-free, genuinely enjoys a solo Saturday, or would rather rewatch your comfort show than chase new memories, you're not broken. You're just wired for depth over noise, peace over performance. Loving to stay home isn't always just about peace. Sometimes it's about fear. Fear of being judged, fear of not fitting in, fear of rejection. And that's where staying home stops being a sanctuary and starts becoming a cage. Ask yourself honestly, when you stay home, do you feel calm and recharged? Or do you feel like you're hiding from the world? There's a subtle line between healthy solitude and avoidance, and only you can tell which side you're on. Healthy solitude fills you. You learn, you reflect, you grow. Avoidance shrinks you. You convince yourself that connection isn't worth the effort, that people aren't worth the risk. The truth is uncomfortable sometimes. We tell ourselves, "I'm an introvert," when really, we're anxious. We tell ourselves, "I love being alone," when really, we're too scared to risk being seen. And here's the kicker. People who love staying home often have the richest inner worlds. They're the thinkers, the observers, the creatives, the ones noticing things most people miss. But here's the trap. After so much time alone, you might start believing you're meant to be alone. And that's a lie. You're not meant to avoid connection. You're meant to choose it wisely. You're not afraid of people. You're afraid of shallow connections. You're not antisocial. You're just too aware to pretend. People who love staying home usually have high standards for relationships. They won't force small talk. They won't pretend to fit in. They won't settle for surface-level friendships. And that's not a flaw, it's a strength. Now let's talk about the light side versus the dark side. The light side, thoughtful, self-aware, deeply connected to their inner world, values meaning over noise. The dark side can become isolated, uses home as an excuse to avoid growth, believes connection isn't worth the effort. The light side protects peace. The dark side protects from disappointment. Do you see the pattern? It's not black and white, it's both. Here's the crucial question. Are you staying home because you love yourself? Or because you're afraid of being known? Are you protecting your peace? Or just avoiding challenge? Are you honoring your introversion? Or using it as an excuse to stay safe? Because the difference matters. One is self-love. The other is self-protection disguised as self-love. The feeling in your chest when you think about going out, is it peace or is it anxiety? Only you know. Here's the hardest truth. People who love staying home are often terrified of being truly seen. Not because they're broken, not because they're hiding, but because being seen means being vulnerable. And vulnerability means risk. And risk sometimes means getting hurt. So instead, they retreat to their controlled environment, where nothing surprises them, where they can't fail, where they can't be rejected. But here's the thing. A life without risk is also a life without real connection, real growth, real love. The most fulfilled people aren't the ones who never go out, and they're not the ones who never stay in. They're the ones who have made peace with both. They can be alone without feeling lonely, and they can be with people without losing themselves. Here's the final piece. Staying home isn't wrong. Choosing solitude isn't a flaw. But the key to fulfillment is balance. The most fulfilled people I know aren't the ones who are always out, and they're not the ones who never leave their homes. They've learned to own both worlds. They can enjoy being alone without feeling lonely. They can enjoy being with people without losing themselves. It's not about forcing extroversion. It's not about hiding behind introversion. It's about choosing consciously, intentionally. Ask yourself, when you stay home, are you running towards something beautiful or running away from something scary? Because that answer matters more than you realize. People who love staying home usually have amazing inner lives. Deep thinkers, observers of subtle details, creatives, people who notice what others miss. But here's the secret that most psychology videos don't tell you. You're not avoiding connection. You're hunting for depth. You're not afraid of people. You're afraid of shallow connections. You're not antisocial. You're just too aware to pretend. You protect your energy because it's precious. You protect your peace because it's rare. And here's the challenge. If you never step out, if you never risk, you might miss growth, love, and real human connection. So the goal is simple. Stay home when it fuels you. Go out when it challenges you in meaningful ways. Honor your introversion, but don't let it become an excuse for fear. The healthiest, happiest people know themselves deeply, protect their peace, still show up for the people and experiences that matter. That's the difference between solitude and isolation. Solitude expands you. Isolation shrinks you. So here's my question to you. Are you staying home because it brings you joy, clarity, and peace? Or because it shields you from the discomfort of life? Only you can answer that. And that answer is where your real growth begins. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to see the psychology behind why some people thrive alone and why this isn't about laziness or fear, watch the next video. It will change the way you see yourself. Because here's the truth. People who love staying home aren't broken. They're just wired differently. And once you understand that, you'll start seeing your world not as a place of obligations and noise, but as a canvas for your own inner life, your own depth, and your own peace.